Hey everyone! So I am going to talk to you about experiencing freedom. My name is Amanda Richards and I have been a part of Young Living for 3 years now. I am a silver leader and so excited to talk to you about the business part of Young Living. So you have experienced the amazing oils and products and hopefully have seen amazing health benefits. And maybe are just wondering, I would love to have more oils into my life. I would like to get them for free. Or you would like to quit your job and fully replace your income with Young Living. Well, those things are both possible. So I'm going to talk to you about two things. One being, what are the benefits? And number two, how to share and how to get started. So number one, what are the benefits of doing a Young Living business? Well, for one, it's a very low startup fee. Once you get your premium starter kit, that's it. You're a member, you can share, and you can get a check after that. So $160, that's it. That's the only amount that you need to buy in. You don't need products on stock. You do not need to do anything else to be able to share and make a paycheck. So that is a very low startup fee, and that's amazing. Also, Young Living's products are consumable. It's not like pots, pans, or a vacuum or clothing where people only need one vacuum and then you have to move on. Their products are consumable, so they're going to need to purchase them month after month. Everyone is buying shampoo, conditioner, supplements, and so Young Living offers those consumable products, and so your people that you find that love Young Living, they're going to keep coming back because they need to restock. So they're going to go and keep ordering. So that's huge. Being able to pursue a Young Living business, you can do it at your own pace. There is no rush, there's no time limit, there's nothing. You can start when you want to start, and you can also, if you have health issues come up, family emergencies, you can take a break and your paycheck will still come. There's no other job that will pay you for taking a break. No other job. I got sick a few years back. I'm still recovering because I had a child, and so my health was focusing on producing a healthy baby and put my own health on the back burner while I was still trying to heal. But I wasn't able to teach a class for a whole year. I was still a part in some way, sending notes, sending encouragement, messaging people, but I wasn't actually able to go out and teach classes, and I still got a paycheck. That in itself is huge. If I had another job and quit, within 2 weeks, that paycheck would run out. Well, not with the Young Living, and that's a huge bonus. Another thing is you can actually, your spouse can have their own account. So now, in the past, if you got married and your spouse already had their account before you got married, then you could keep those accounts. But just recently, last month, Young Living changed it where both the husband and the wife can have their own Young Living account. Why this makes this amazing is if you are building a Young Living business, you can start earning 2 paychecks, one for your spouse, one for you. You can get all the free promos, all of the ER promos on 2 accounts. That just makes your efforts that much more just better. You're doubling your efforts, you're doubling your paycheck, and so that in itself is amazing benefits. You can also will your income to your family. So if you pass away and once your check is at $3,000, you can make up a will, you send it to Young Living and say, I would like my paycheck to go to whomever. So I have 3 kids. So if my paycheck was $3,000, then I would make up a will and say I would like all 3 of my girls to get $1,000 every single month. Guys, that means that what I'm doing now will help sustain and take care of my family even when I'm gone. And so that makes it totally worth it for me to keep pursuing a Young Living business because I know it's not for just right now, but it's even for later on in the future that it will still help my family. They're not going to go hungry. They're going to be taken care of. And also, there's no boss. You have no boss. You are your own boss. So, as I mentioned, I'm still healing from health issues. So, for right now in my life, I need to take care of my own health. And so, my health comes first. Well, doing a Young Living business is amazing because you fit it in when you have time. So, I can't get up crazy early. That's okay. I can sleep in and I can do it later. I can do it when my kids are gone to bed at night, or I can do it during nap time. I fit it in my schedule. A lot of times I'll do it play dates and meet with friends that way. Do coffee dates. So no boss. You have the time freedom. Then you're getting the financial freedom. There is no wrong. There's no bad to this. There's no negatives. There's only positives. One of the benefits that I never really had ever imagined would come from a Young Living business, but the perk is amazing, is the friendships that you're going to make. So I've had a lot of friends that have become even closer friends. I've had people that I never knew before now are amazing friends that I communicate with on a weekly basis. Those friendships I never realized would come from this business, and it is one of the best things that I've experienced. And it's something that if you don't have friends right now, or very many friends, or you're like in a stay-at-home mom, this is an awesome way to get friends and to build some really amazing friendships. So what would you do with an extra $200, $500, $1,000 every single month? $10,000 every single month. Those numbers are super doable, and I know people that are making even far more, $152,000 every single month. It's not easy. I'm not going to pay, it's not a get-rich scheme. You put work, you work for it, but those numbers are doable. There is no income cap, not one. You determine how much you make by how hard you work. So let's get into how to make that possible. How in the world do you start a Young Living business? Well, I'm going to tell you my story really fast in the fact that I got a kit. I started seeing the oils work one after another. I was just blown away. My health was becoming even better every single day. The more toxins I was getting out of my home. And so I realized I really need to go chemical free. But I wanted to start getting oils for free because we had just moved across the world. We moved to Australia, and I thought I really would like to be on ER, but I really need that order for free. And so I started sharing and started telling 1 to 2 people every single month so I could get my order of 50 to 100 PV free, paid for every single month. And that's why I started sharing. And once I started seeing other people have their health improve, it motivated me to share even more so more people could have the same health benefits that I was experiencing and my friends were experiencing. And so that's what motivates me now to keep on sharing. Plus the financial freedom and the income, there's no income cap. That motivates me because I would love to be able to give to a charity, to be able to fully fund adoptions every single year. And Young Living offers that. And so if you're in that place where you're thinking, hey, I would love to be able to give where my finances right now don't allow me to, you're in the right place. So how do you share? Well, it can be as easy as sharing a testimony. You've used the Young Living oils, you use the products. What have you seen? What have you loved? What has worked for you? Share that with a friend. People are looking for things that are working, and they want to know, especially from a friend. So let them know what's working for you. Maybe it's sending a sample to a friend saying, hey, I know you're struggling with this. I would love to help you support your body with a natural remedy. And and maybe sending a one-on-one link to them, something that helps you find the answers. Send that to your friends. That can be a great way of sharing oils with people. Another way of sharing is sometimes it's more intentional. Sometimes it's not just as you go along. Maybe it's more intentional, and it's giving them a class in a bag where it has the link, it has a sample, it has everything that you would get in a class setting, but it's on the go. So you're in the grocery store, you're in line to check out, or you're at a play date, and maybe you're on a vacation and you're not going to be able to invite them to a class, an in-person class, so you give them this class in a bag. So they have that information all there. Let's see, another way is maybe sending a card to a friend and sharing intentionally there, or calling someone up and telling them, hey, this is what I've experienced. I know you would love it and you would benefit from it too. Number 3 could be more formal, as in inviting them to a class that you're teaching or someone else is teaching. It could be asking a few friends, your close friends and family, hey, I am working on a new script. Would you critique to me and give me your input on what you think? Could I practice on you? I need some friendly faces to practice on. You can do that as many times as you want. That's a great way for your friends and family to get the information, but not feel salesy. You are literally practicing on them. Maybe it's inviting them to a call or to a Young Living event. Young Living does a lot of rallies and different big events. Maybe you're inviting them to something like that. One of the things to remember is one way may not work for you all the time, or may not work for every single person. So pick a few ways of sharing. Try it out. What works for me may not work for you. So try out some things and give it a try. What if you say, but I do not want to sell? That is not me. I have those friends that are trying to sell me something, and I don't want to be that person. Well, did you know that we are selling something every single day if we know it or not? So if it's either, oh my word, I love your glasses, where'd you get them? And you refer them to the place that you got them. Or, hey, I checked out this awesome restaurant, I think you'd love it. You should go sometime. Or, hey, there's a new shop down the street. You should go check it out. We are telling people all the time, well, if your friends say, oh my goodness, I want to go to that restaurant, they take their friends, they spend a couple $100s at the restaurants, that restaurant never comes back to you and says, hey, thank you so much for referring a friend, and then gives you a percentage. That never happens. But that's literally what Young Living is doing. They are just saying thank you. Here's the thank you check for telling your friends about us. We want to thank you for that. And they are prepaying you for helping your friends learn how to use their oils, and maybe giving them a resource that you found helpful when you first started out. So they're prepaying you for that. And then they are literally giving you a percentage of whatever your friends spends for life. That's amazing. So you are literally it's like referring people to Costco. Costco is a membership place. People go, they buy stuff, whatever. That's literally what Young Living is. You're just referring people to a health and wellness company. And here's the thing, guys. Our friends are buying shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, deodorant, supplements, hygiene products somewhere. They're buying them somewhere. And most likely those products are adding to their toxin load every single day and causing health issues. Why not tell them about a health and wellness company that when they use those products, they're not only not adding to their toxin load, they're actually supporting their body to the wellness line. Guys, nobody wants to be sick. Everyone is looking for how to stay healthy. Why not share with them this huge gift of Young Living that you found? It's hope that they don't have to stay in those same health issues that they've been experiencing. They literally can get to the health and wellness line and experience wellness like never before. So share the gift of Young Living with them. They will love you for it. What if you say, but I don't know anyone? You know, everyone I know, I just don't know very many people. People I know aren't interested. Guys, go outside. Look in your neighborhood. Every single person you see, that's someone that needs a Young Living. Men, women, children, pets. Guys, our market is endless. The people that could benefit from Young Living products, they're all around us. So when you go to the store, every single person there would benefit from Young Living being in their home. So no matter if you don't know anyone now, they're all around us. So just go out and make friends. Go out and join play groups. Go out and make a new hobby or start a new hobby just to meet some people. But people everywhere you see are in need of Young Living products. So go and make some friends and let them know about what you found that have helped you. No matter how you decide to share, remember that the root of all of our sharing is building relationships. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So go and love on people. Go and show them that you care about them. Care about people more than your fear of selling them a kit or fear of their rejection. Go and share. Go and just love on them and just offer maybe a sample when they're struggling. But that will be a way of just showing them love. And as you build a relationship, then you can share Young Living with them. So when you give them a class in a bag or give them a link or you give them a sample, make sure to always get their information. Make sure to follow up, because here's the thing, guys, people are really busy. They may have loved that thieves cleaner that you gave them, or they may have loved that pain cream, but they just forgot to tell you about it. So you need to follow up and see where they're at and see how they liked it. Because maybe they want some more, but they seriously have just not taken the time to reach out to you. So reach out to them. Always remember to send your personal link to them before they ask, because most people don't know they need it. They might go to the website, buy a kit, and not put your member number, or they might go and sign up from under someone else. You don't want that. Or they may just go buy the kit and say they didn't have anyone refer them, and they'll get placed under the highest ranking Young Living member in their area. Well, you would hate to miss out on them being on your team where you can support them, love on them, and continue that relationship. So always send your personalized link to them before they even ask. You can make it, go in your Young Living virtual office. On your left-hand side, it will say Member Resources. Click on that. Under that, it will say Link Builder. Click that and then click Copy and send it to people. It's that easy. So when they click on it, it will have your member number already in those spots, and so you'll get them put on your team. So the hardest part about starting a Young Living business is literally starting. Because at the beginning, you're doing everything. You're sharing, you're doing all the follow-up, you're doing everything. But guys, just keep it simple. It doesn't have to be hard or overwhelming. Just keep it really simple and duplicatable. What you do needs to be duplicatable for those that you're sharing with, because you want people to be able to copy also and do the same things you're doing. But guys, guess what? From start to about executive is the hardest part. It's the lowest paychecks, it's the slowest going, but if you don't give up, once you get to executive, it's like pushing a ball uphill. You're literally starting to get it moving. Once it gets to executive, it starts moving on its own a little bit. And then silver, it starts really starting to be easy to push. Then at gold, it starts going downhill and starts taking off where you cannot control it. So just don't give up. Realize that the first four, star, senior star, and executive, are the hardest rankings, But once you get past that, it starts going way easier, and it starts taking off, and it starts being way more encouraging to be like, okay, wow, I can hit these higher rankings, and it is going to start going on its own. So don't give up. The average silver only has 100 to 125 people under them. That's it. I have 173 people under me, but I've only signed up 40 in 3 years. So it's not about me being this awesome enroller and sponsoring all these people. It's me and a lot of other people just sharing Young Living with others. And it starts taking off. So you don't have to, even if you think, oh my goodness, 40, well, there's 12 months in a year. So there's some months, I'm probably on average only two signups per month. And some months I don't have any. So if you're that person that thinking, oh my goodness, I can't be 10 people in a month can enroll, well, I'm not either. So you're not alone. So it's just a little bit over a long period of time makes a huge impact. So where to begin? Well, first you need to decide your why. Why would you want to pursue a Young Living business? Is it to get your oils for free? If so, then all you need is 1 or 2 signups per month to get your order completely free. Once you hit executive, your 300 PB order would be completely paid for every single month. So that could be your goal. Maybe it's you want to quit your job. Well, they say if you teach 4 to 6 classes per month, a class could be a coffee hangout with some friends, sharing the one-on-one scripts. It could be teaching a formal class, or it could be practicing your 101 script on some family and friends. If you do 4 to 6 of those for 6 months straight, that will get you to silver in 6 months. That's so doable. So if you want to quit your job, that's a good goal, to teach 4 to 6 classes over 6-month period, and that will help you get to silver. I do want to let you know that I've seen that if you hustle really hard in, like, say January, it takes 2 to 3 months to see the fruit from that. So if you've done a lot of work 1 month and you're thinking, I did all this work, I am not seeing any fruit from it, well, don't give up. Keep hustling. Give it a 3-4 month, if you're wanting silver, a 6-month push, because it starts to snowball and it will start coming in. The more you work, the more fruit you're gonna see. But don't give up before you see that fruit. So you choose your pace. So if it's getting your oils for free or replacing your income, you literally choose how fast you want to grow. It could be a 10-year process. If you just hit 1 ranking every single year for 10 years, by the 10th year, you'd be a Royal Crown Diamond making $152,000 every single month. Is that worth it? Seriously, no other job. If Dollar General offered me $152,000 every single month, I would totally do it for 10 years. There's no other job offering you that kind of income. Okay, so grab a pen, get a piece of paper, write down the benefits of doing a Young Living business versus your current job. Does your current job allow you to give the way you want to? Does it allow you the time freedom? Do you currently have the opportunity to have unlimited income? Is Young Living worth it? Is it worth the effort? It's not easy. I'm not playing it off as a get-rich scheme, because it's definitely not. It's hard work. But if you put in the hard work, is it worth the freedom later? Time freedom, financial freedom, being able to will it to your family and friends when you die? Give me a goal. What is your goal that you could do within the next 2 weeks? Is it talking to your mom, your family, a person that you know that needs Young Living in their life? Give a sample to someone. Schedule your first class. Comment below in our text, in our message link or whatever. Tell me what your goal for the next 2 weeks is, something you can do within the next 2 weeks. And then tell me a sustainable goal that you are trying to achieve in the next 6 months. Is it to get your oils for free? To hit silver? To get to executive, so your oils for free for life? Let me know what that is. I would love for you to join me on this journey. I'm going to the top, and I would love for you to come to the top with me. There is no other opportunity that offers health freedom, time freedom, financial freedom than this. I can't wait to walk across the Young Living stage as diamonds with you. Let me know what your goals are, and I can't wait to see you at the top.